even though it's just a rough idea, maybe you are just a one-man crew, even if it's your phone, just film something, yeah, and then you will improve from there.
Yeah, don't be afraid to try.
Hi, I'm Lun. I'm the co-founder of Butterworks. So at Butterworks, I usually direct and I write all the stories. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Rachel and I'm a film producer, and the two of us run Butterworks together. Actually, we started off as Walk and Roll Studios about 9 years back. So we actually started doing a lot of corporate works at first. And then I think 5 years ago, we started to dabble into like YouTube to do our own content because we actually joined a lot of short film competitions. So we decided to gather just a bunch of friends to create content that we love together.
I give you my number!
When we conceptualize for clients, we definitely want to help attain their objectives, but at the same time stay relevant and creative.
Last time, we used to, just go all out to be the most creative and make the most epic video for them. But at the end of the day, we understand that it has to serve a particular objective. So only then we will build a long-lasting relationship together. So when I'm directing, I think one thing that I aim for is to bring out the true human element. It's very hard for someone to be in front of the camera to then show the true self. So my mission is to bring that out of them. I believe it's quite a beautiful thing that will inspire more people watching the final video. So usually we get our inspiration through, the everyday lives. Just take 5 minutes of time and just sit somewhere and you just people watch. And trust me, everyone has their own story and it's not unique until no one can relate to it. Everyone will be able to understand the feeling.
I would say it's resources in terms of producing. Sometimes we have epic ideas that we want to do, and we are in a country like Singapore. A lot of things need a lot of permit as well. So definitely we don't have the space and the flexibility as much, but it's always a challenge to make it happen. Yeah. One of our craziest production, I would say, was 5 months production. We shot for 40 days, 40. Their web series, I had to pick up Muay Thai as well. So we went for 3 months training, and he's directing it, right? So he also went to experience, and we all got blue blacks from it.
10 episodes, it adds up to 10 hours of content to shoot. So with that, you can just imagine how much ups and downs we need to create in terms of the script. Maybe you will be shooting from 5 a.m. All the way till 2 a.m. and then you don't even have time to go back home. Maybe you will fall asleep on the van, which we did.
We did.
We did fall asleep on the van. Then the next day you just have to refresh your brain and force yourself to go for another day of this whole thing again for 40 days. So I think with all of this, it's quite crazy.
The ScreenPad Plus. Very, very helpful for me because I talk to a lot of people, so it's so good that I can put my WhatsApp and my Telegram on the screen below. That's the best. And I can still continue working on my emails and whatever not I need to. Yeah, so that's perfect for me. I can multitask with it, and the fact that it has a stylus as well, I can doodle on it. I'm not the person who draws the storyboard, but I do like to doodle as well or write notes. That'll be perfect, yeah.
Yeah, so previously, on whatever other laptop, I can only click and drag to hold to scrub through the timeline or on Premiere Pro. But with this, it's just you're touching on a wheel and just turning it wherever you want to go. So I think if I had the ScreenPad Plus right at the stage where we are producing Muay Thai Girl, it will really, really help because we are dealing with a lot of audio tracks. There's so many characters. So with the whole laptop, having dual screen, you can manage the amount of audio tracks way more efficient. You can see a bigger picture like I said. And along with the control panel, you are able to easily, increase the audio track height. It's so efficient, yeah.
My suggestion is to definitely plan well. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's what people always say. And I do believe that is true to a certain extent. So always learn how to plan well, foresee yourself. To me, production is like bringing an entire event to life. So everything runs on a schedule that day, everything needs to go as planned.
I think the most important thing in making short film, to get started in filmmaking, right, is to really go out there and shoot something and edit something. Even though it's just a rough idea, maybe you are just a one-man crew, taking your phone to go downstairs to film something and then cut out and use your own voice as voiceover, that's okay, because that's your first project, and look at it and then you will get learning points for you to start your second better. Even if it's your phone, just film something, yeah, and then you will improve from there.
Yeah, don't be afraid to try.
Mm.